What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mel's Mukbang. Today I'm going to be having some Korean fried chicken, and I'm also going to be having a stir fry to go along with that, so let's get into it. Okay, so for this stir fry, I'm just going to be using some grapeseed oil for the fat content in there, so we can saute this up. And on this plate I have some red bell pepper, green bell pepper, some red onion, I have some chicken sausage, and then I have some stuff for garnish here, which I'm actually going to take that off for a minute because I'm going to put that on at the end. Alright, so here's what we have. I don't know if you guys can see that, but here's what we have. And I'm just going to slide it all in. Oh, it looks really good. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder to this while that cooks. And while that is cooking up, I'm going to taste this chicken because I'm so excited to try it. I can barely help myself right now. So I'm not sure which is which. There's one that's spicy, and then there's one that is a soy ginger one. So I guess I'm just going to find out and see what happens. Show you guys this. This is the sweet one. Wow. That is yummy. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more grapeseed oil. Just because I want it nice and not burnt. And I also have some pickled radish here. I'm gonna try. Ooh. Oh. This is really good. Very good. Yeah, see, I don't want it to stick to the pan, so I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. All right, guys, this looks like it's about cooked down. Just gonna turn off the heat. really good. It smells, guys, I wish you could smell the smells in this room right now. It smells so good from this sausage. All right, now I have some cheese I'm gonna put on it. It's gonna be so good. All right, let's wait for that to melt up. Gotta get these. Garnish. Green onion. Yum. So I'm dying actually to try this chicken again. I'm gonna try the spicy one this time. Burnt myself. Ooh. Spicy. Oh my gosh, guys. So that one was the spicy one. Ooh. So good. Oh. Oh man. This looks so good. Oh, I hope this isn't getting burnt. I don't have the best cookware, guys. Unfortunately, but you just gotta do what you can do. Oh man, guys. Oh. Do you see that cheesiness? Do you see that? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So, I have these lettuce cups right here. It's just green leaf lettuce. But I was totally craving something like a hot dog kind of a thing. So sausage and peppers seemed like totally the way to go. Oh, I got some mustard. It's probably gonna be really hot. Oh my gosh. So good. Oh my gosh. That sausage is seasoned so well. I can taste, I feel like I taste like clove in it almost. If you guys, oh, no. If you guys know what clove is. It's like an herb or a spice. Not really sure what it's considered as. That's the sausage. It's so good. See if this goes together. It's pretty good. Let's go for, I think this is the, I think this is a sweet one. You see how big this is though? Look how big. I'm excited. Okay, so now that I have a little food in me right now. Oh, so good. This whole chicken thing really got me upset today, actually. It's delicious, but so good. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay. I'm not going to tell you where I got this chicken. But you can guess if you've been there probably. But they messed up my order. And then when I saw that they messed up my order, I was pretty upset. But then, do you see how big? Do you see how big those are? They put 2 pieces of these same ones in there that were like that big and counted them as a piece because you're supposed to get so many pieces. I was so mad. Guys, look, I don't have a lot of money to just be throwing around. So for me, I got this last time and they gave me 2 boxes because the pieces were so big they wouldn't fit all in one. The ratio was different. They were different parts that said what they were giving me, and they were different in here. Obviously, they're wrong parts. Excuse me. But so I was really upset because I was splitting this between my son and I. And yeah, I gave him the 2 smaller pieces with like a wing. But it's like, if I'm going to come and like spend my money at your place, it should be consistent every time. And you shouldn't be counting a piece the size of my pinky. Literally the size of my pinky, guys. I'm not even kidding. A drumstick the size of my pinky. And they counted that as a piece. Like, are you kidding me? I would not go back. I mean, it's delicious. I am appreciating this food right now. I am enjoying this food right now. But I'm taking my business elsewhere because it doesn't matter how good the food is, honestly. If you're going to gyp people like that after they spend money at your place, you kind of like, you lose that trust with people. And a lot of people might not think that's a big deal at all. But like I said, I'm a mom, so every single piece of money that I have counts. And if especially with food, like if there's not enough food for me to put on the table, then we're in trouble. And I totally splurged tonight with this. So I splurged for it, and I also got screwed over. So Mel wasn't happy. Wasn't very happy. So that is the chicken fiasco story of that. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the heck, guys? You know, I've worked in a kitchen before, and I know that those chefs could probably care less. Especially at this place, it's kind of like a chain, so it's like, you know, why would they care? It's not like they own their restaurant. But I worked in a kitchen once. It's the place I worked at is closed now, but I worked in a kitchen once because I was going to school, and I did like the salads and the desserts and everything like that, and garnish. So I can always remember whenever like the waitresses or anybody would give the chef like crap about stuff, he would always do something to like as like a revenge. And I'm like, dude, like you're the owner of the restaurant, you're back here cooking, and you do stuff like that. I'll tell you guys in a second, like the stuff that he would do. It was pretty bad. Yeah, and working in a kitchen obviously is pretty cutthroat, especially being the only female in there. It was pretty, I don't know. It was pretty interesting, to say the least. So whenever one of the waitresses came in, like they had a break or something, and they were allowed to have food and stuff. So was I. But she said something like, "Oh, the fries aren't done," like, or something like that. Like we made fries for her, and I don't remember if it was who made them. I don't think I made them. I think it was someone else who dropped the fries, and I guess they undercooked the fries. So he told me to drop the fries, so I did. And this place was like a high-end restaurant, so all the stuff was pretty expensive. And he told me to leave the fries in there. He told me to burn the fries because she told him that they were undercooked. So I'm assuming maybe he made them. I don't know, but he made me burn her fries. I felt like a jerk to say the least. But he was my boss, you know? I wasn't going to be like, no, dude, that's messed up. Which it was messed up. There was never any time when, like, people sent food back and he, like, ruined their food or anything like that. He wasn't that kind of chef. But he was definitely stuck up on a big high horse. So if his food, even if his food was perfect, if someone didn't like it, he would get, like, insulted or something. Like, dude, it's not because you cooked it wrong. It's just because they don't want it. And, like, the waitress, I think one of the waitresses, like, I don't know. I think he was just messing around with her, honestly. I don't know if he just disliked her or she, like, forgot to pick something up on time and it got cold. I think that might have been what happened. Or she refired, like, a steak or something because it was undercooked. And he put the plate over the burner where the flame was so it would get super hot. So when she went to go grab it, it burned her hand. Oh, God. I feel like it was worse being a waitress in that place than it was being a cook. I feel like I did. I feel like I did get a little bit of respect though, since I was the only girl back there cooking. Like all the rest of like the chef, obviously he was kind of a, he was kind of a tool either way, because he, like I said, he was on his high horse. But yeah, he didn't really ever mess with me. At least I don't think he ever did. I mean, he would make comments here and there. But I didn't really pay any attention to it because honestly, I was doing my job. So I was just like, okay, dude, you're just hearing yourself talk now. You like that sound, don't you? Oh, guys, this is so good. There was another time when there was this like sous chef guy who was like the main person to cook while the chef was like out. Oh, so good. So, this kid, he was like my age, but he worked there for like a few years, so he was super experienced, like knew the place in and out, and told me one day, he's like, I asked him because I made like the appetizers and stuff, and there were oysters that were so big that they couldn't really fit on the plate, however many were like supposed to be on there, and I asked him, I'm like, if these oysters are big enough, do we give them one less because they're not like fitting on the plate? He's like, yeah, that would be fine. And I'm like now in hindsight, I'm just like, no, definitely not. I mean, I know it doesn't say how many come on the menu, but you expect to have, more on there than less. So that was my mistake for not even realizing it at the time, because I was young. I think I was like 17 or 18 when I was doing this. So stupid, So I did that one time because they were so big they couldn't fit on the plate, and I got yelled at so hard by the chef, and he didn't even come out and like stick up for me. He was just like, he's like, sorry. Like after he's like, I'm really sorry. I'm like, thanks for having my back there, bro. Okay, guys, sorry. My camera overheated. I don't think I would recommend anyone getting this camera that I have. At least not for mukbangs. For vlogging, it's probably really great. But for mukbangs, not so much. It literally overheats every 20 minutes. So. If you guys are looking for like a low carb meal, it's really good with the lettuce wrap. It's really good with it. I'm going to try another spicy one. This is too good right now. So anyway, I was talking about the restaurant days. So Cinco de Mayo comes around, and normally we crack like some beer or whatever whenever we're cleaning up the kitchen at night, whenever we would close, and we just jam out, turn on a bunch of music, and hose the place out. Well, there was Cinco de Mayo, and obviously the chef didn't care. Like, he really didn't mind if we did that. And so we all decided to go out. I had a few friends that were the waitresses, and we went out to like this little bar. And yeah, I told you guys I was like 18 at the time. I think I was maybe 19, but I never got carded, and I don't promote underage drinking. In other countries, they drink a lot younger, but in America, 21 kids. Don't follow my example. So yeah, we went out drinking. I never got carded or anything, just because I don't know why I never got carded. It was a long time ago, 10 years ago, almost 11. So, yeah, it was a long time ago. And so we went out drinking. No big deal. And, the next day I was at work, and one of the guys who worked in the kitchen, he didn't speak much English, and we were all out last night, and obviously we're having a good time, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I felt really bad because, excuse me, I obviously didn't know how to speak his language. He didn't know how to speak mine, and so not only was there like a language barrier, I actually had a boyfriend at the time, so we don't do that. That was right before I actually moved. Oh, I don't have any left. That was actually right before I was moving out to Utah with my boyfriend at the time, which was a stupid idea, but that's a story for another time, guys. If you get a chance to try this, I got Applegate sausage. It's really good. Oh, yes. I love... For those of you new on my channel, I'm the clumsiest person alive. I love burnt cheese. That's the good stuff. All right. One more. Oh, so good. If you guys are enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. It lets me know what you guys like to see. If you guys have had any horrible kitchen experiences, let me know. Those are only a few of mine. There are a lot more. Probably will be bringing that up, though, in my most embarrassing moments of all time. I have a lot of those. Naturally. I'm not afraid to admit it either. I'm very used to it. Just being embarrassed in general. Last one, guys. This is so good, though. So good. If you guys get a chance to try Korean fried chicken, it's way different than like KFC or Popeyes or anything like that. It's completely different. You'll know when you try it. You'll know what I'm saying. This is a soy ginger one too. So, very yummy. Colin and my son are out in the living room. Or, what am I saying? The dog and my son are out in the living room, so he's like screaming at her because she's jumping up on the couch. Oh, how sweet this is. Soy ginger. So good. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you are new, please consider subscribing. I hope you like this mukbang. For all of my subscribers, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. It lets me know what you guys want to see. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section. I love to hear you guys' feedback. I love to hear from you guys. Awesome. Awesome. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys today.